So, welcome. You know the thing? Forget it. Okay, let's do it. Opinions. Those who cry far right have no idea what's happening in Dublin. Many aspects of Ireland's immigration policies strike people as profoundly unfair and destructive, including allowing a very large number of asylum seekers to avail of free or cheap housing on the taxpayer's dime, while Irish citizens are frozen out of the housing market, and flooding local communities with large numbers of refugees with no pure consultation whatsoever. Of course, Ireland is under attack by these immigrants. Refugees more like. And even you saw the star Connor came and told his opinion about this, and the government didn't like it, and they want to shut it down. They want to shut down the opinions that say it's bad for Ireland that many refugees come here and want to make their own rules here. So Europe really is under attack. This is the truth, and there's only ticking time bomb. If you wait and you don't do nothing, they're gonna overtake it, and that's how it is. Or you fight and try to show your opinion, you go to the streets, you go with your people and stay for your country, but it's very hard because those corrupt politicians are in the government and they are in control of the narrative. So let's go to the next story. Same happening in the other countries like France. Terror attack in Paris. One killed, two injured by Islamists. Asylum shouted Allahu Akbar during attack, says France Interior Minister Gérald Darmanin. So really, what is happening, like I told you, that the conquest, Muslims are conquering Western Europe for sure. Eastern Europe is more safe, I think. Poland, Hungary, the Baltic states, they can protect themselves. They didn't allow the agenda of refugees and other things that come from European Union to take over their countries, so they're kind of safe. But they say, France and England and all those other countries bombed the Middle East. They helped the NATO with USA to go to their countries and kill the people. So it's like fair, but really the world is not beautiful. Sometimes it is, but people come to overtake your country. So if you allow it, you just listen to your politics, that they should listen to you, really. This is the point. You're the boss of them. And you let this happen, you let those people come and shout Allahu Akbar and kill your people, that's unacceptable. Because it's a fight, it's a religion. Of course we want peace in the world, but hey, is it really possible? Humans are in their nature to always fight somebody. So you choose your enemy wisely. Politics. Watch. Notorious mobster stunned by lack of action against latest mind-blowing Hunter Biden allegations. Salvatore Sammy the Bull Gravano says anybody else would get 20 years to lifetime sentences for this kind of stuff. Well, I think Sammy forgot one thing, that he's no more a mobster mafia. There are higher people than him and they are in the government. They run the presidency, their sons are the mob, the new mob. And of course they won't go to jail. You can see this by even before the elections, when Biden won the elections. What happened? They hide the Hunter laptop from hell. They hide it, but the evidence would just stop the election and Trump would win easily. But he's the new mob. They're in control. They're in the shadows. They're the new bosses. It's not anymore that you're in the street and you're the mob. You're the mob in the government. So Sammy should wake up. It's a long time ago. I think even before the government was the mob, really the real gang. And Hunter Biden is lucky that he got his father like that and helps him to avoid everything that they throw at him. Just give the big guy some percent and you're all good. Now let's go to the Latin America. On the edge as Venezuela's Maduro holds referendum whether to invade oil-rich neighbor Guyana. I thought that only Americans, when they see or smell or find some oil in other countries, they're gonna bomb it and go take it. They're still doing that in Syria and it's illegal, but they're still there and taking that oil. You see, maybe it's you're not far from America, and you just learn from America that if your neighbor has some oil, you just go and take it. Because oil is good money. And for Maduro, I think it's a wise choice. Because if you have more oil, you have more money, and then you can leverage this. So we will see what happens. if they are really not afraid of Biden administration and what's happening in America. You see, nobody respects it. Everything crazy things happens in the world now, while Biden is the president. I remember they said Trump will make wars, World War III, but really what happened? Biden let war happen in around the world. Now let's get back a little bit to Fox News. Greg Gutfeld. Tucker Carlson got kicked off by network by special interest groups. Of course, people that have a lot of influence and power, they can decide and influence even the news platforms to kick out their most valuable assets. I think for Fox News it was a mistake, because look, when Tucker got out and he made his first shows, like how it's called on X, Talk with Tucker or something like that, but it got 100 millions of views. You lost a valuable asset, and for Tucker it's only more better. Even for us it's more better, because we have one more on our side guy who tries to find out what's happening and showing how it is really, and not working for those mass media corporated assholes. And let's get a little back to Trump. New Yorkers in Bronx want Trump back. Isn't it funny? When you feel it in your pocket, when you feel the gas prices, when you see the refugees coming in, then you're like, Trump, please come back. You're lucky that he's still not that too old. He can still run, not like Biden. So there's maybe a chance that he can go back to office and get back at their opponents that made his life miserable after presidency. They even still trying to put something on him, but if he wins, there's gonna be so much fun to watch, like a new drama series. Take your popcorns and get ready, because it's gonna be wild. And people are gonna be happy. They're gonna pay the gas cheap for the gas, $2 for a gallon maybe. Global warming. Private jets headed to global warming conference literally frozen runway. Can you imagine? The climate is changing. Global warming. I think they even changed the name now. They don't even say it's global warming. It's just climate change. And if you remember Trump, he said there's no thing like that. I mean, for us, we will not really notice it. Maybe in the future, many years, maybe it will start changing, but we will not notice. But you know, the money and the agenda, this is crazy, because they want to make us in jail, put the carbon tax on us, and they're gonna still fly with the planes. They don't care. They want just to shackle you and put you in the little box, and you don't go more than they let you go. And it's gonna be like concentration camps back like in World War II. But you will think you're free. The best slave is that he thinks he's free. And that's what's happening. And let's get back to our one of the best guy, Bill Gates. Africans need genetically modified seeds and chickens to fight climate change. So I don't understand why Africans trust this white man. What? Africa is rich. Africa has intelligent people. They have their own, history, beautiful history, and why they should trust some billionaire who made vaccines and he was caught that his vaccines hurt people. Africans, just be careful. Don't trust this white devil. Because even we, white people in Europe, in America, hate him. Most of us. Some are still blind, but what you can do? It is how it is. Because Gates is so smart. He's so good. He just come to help you, He has a good heart. Look at him. He's not dangerous or dreadful. He's a small little old man. Gates just claims African farmers need magic dot resistance seeds and heat tolerant chicken. He's like God. He can genetically modify everything you need. Because it's funny, when Mr. Beast come to Africa and make the water wells, everybody go crazy, and these rich guys cannot do it themselves. If they really wanted, they could just finish the hunger in Africa. They could make food for everybody, and of course they give you vaccines, genetically modified food. And yeah, you're the test rabbit. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.